them.
Absolutely.
So hello everybody. It's great to see everybody. So my name is Lena Levine, and we have Mike Famoso today with us. So we are hosting a series of webinars for credit unions to provide latest and greatest updates on technology design and other trends to help companies, help credit unions to gain the competitive edge in the current landscape of the technology and economy space that sometimes changes day by day. So we're here to provide you with the insights and share our expertise, so that way credit unions can stay competitive with compared to large national or regional banks, and also the growing number of fintechs in the space. So with that said, Mike, would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Yep. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Mike, and on behalf of Saratoga Digital Marketing, I want to extend a warm welcome to you, and special thanks to Lena for having me on. Let's see, introduce myself. Well, that was my introduction. I have more on the slide. You want to continue on with that, or you want me to go through the presentation?
You can click on the slide, yeah.
Excellent. All right, what do we have? Yes, this is me. So I own Saratoga Digital Marketing. I've had this business for about 8 years. Previous to that, my background is in software engineering, and I love helping businesses increase their calls and their visibility online. And this is Lena, if you'd like to continue with your intro.
Sure. Thank you, Mike. So hi everybody, my name is Lena Levine. Hi everybody, my name is Lena Levine. I'm the founder and CEO of Fracoda. We're a digital product agency with offices in Buffalo, New York, and Miami, Florida. And we have been working with Fortune 500 companies and technology startups, helping them to build the right products for the right customers, and make sure that the products that they launch, helping their businesses to grow and scale. So, and we've been working with banks, we've been working with various fintechs, and my expertise lies in customer research, market research, user experience, product strategy, as well as web development. So, yes, today what we want to talk about is the topic of optimizing Google business profiles and leveraging them for driving more traffic to credit union websites and pages, and helping credit unions to gain access to more customers online. So, Mike, I will pass the mic to you.
So, right.
Please share your knowledge.
All right, excellent. Yeah, we are talking about Google Business Profile, and specifically for credit unions. This works for other businesses too, if you have clients, customers, students, patients, but we're looking at members today. So the importance of local visibility for credit unions. Obviously, in today's digital age, local visibility is crucial for credit unions to attract and retain members. And one of the ways we're going to want to do that is optimizing our Google Business Profile. If you have a chance, let us know in the chat, or even send us a message wherever you're seeing this, to let us know if you have a claimed and verified Google Business Profile, because that's going to help as we move forward. One of the best ways to be seen and get visibility is appearing prominently in the local pack. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've Googled before. When you have, say, for a restaurant, you'll see some ads, but you'll see a map pack, what's called a map pack. The map pack includes about 3 businesses in there. They have shiny orange reviews a lot of times, and most people, about 90% of the people, are going to click there. That's what we're shooting for, and that's what we're going to be we will be talking about today. By optimizing your Google Business Profile, we're going to significantly increase your visibility and drive both online and offline engagement. Along with visibility, we're going to increase your the calls coming in and increase the website clicks. And that's your traffic. And the more traffic you have, obviously, the more revenue you will have. So why is the Google Business Profile so important? Well, it attracts local members who are searching for financial services. It highlights your unique advantages over traditional banks. It boosts your community engagement and trust, helps outrank local competitors, and drives traffic to websites and to your website and your physical branches. So attracting local members who are searching. When people search, obviously we want, when people search, they're looking for a service. They're not actually looking for a business. And so your keywords are going to be very important based on what people are searching for. So if they're searching for banks, if they're searching for loans, Google is going to go out and they're going to search for all of the businesses that can help this searcher. And one of the aspects is proximity, but the other ones are a bunch of other things that they look for. And we're going to go through that in here in a moment. As far as highlighting unique advantages, your Google Business Profile will allow credit unions to showcase their unique benefits, such as better rates, personalized service, community focus, directly in the search results, differentiating them from larger banks. Getting back to boosting the community engagement, by regularly updating your Google Business Profile with local events, community initiatives, and member testimonials, credit unions can reinforce their commitment to the community and build trust with potential members. And then an optimized Google Business Profile can help credit unions appear higher in local search results, which is really what we're looking for, because you have competitors and no one's going to scroll down. Not many people are going to scroll down to the second page, third page to find somebody that they want to work with. They're going to want to search and find within the top page, the first maybe 5 businesses, preferably in the top 3. So you're going to want to potentially outrank other credit unions and banks. And then driving traffic to your website and physical branches. Your Google Business Profile will provide a direct link to your website and display your location on Google Maps, making it easier for potential members to find and visit your online and physical locations. In your Google Business Profile, you're also going to have a button so people can click to call you, or again, go to your website. So let's see, optimizing your Google Business Profile. So what really needs to happen here? One of the main things you need to do is claim and verify your profile, which will ensure ownership of your Google Business Profile listing. And you'll need to complete the verification process for that. If you're a credit union, I'm going to assume that most have a claimed and verified Google Business Profile. But if you don't, we can help you with that. It's no charge. We'll just get you up and running. Give us a call or give Lena a call. She'll help you. So we also want to keep that information current by regularly updating our hours, contact details, and services. We want to maintain consistency across all online platforms. So if you change your hours, contact details, and services on your Google Business Profile, you're going to want to be sure to do that in your social media also and your website. Google looks at this and they look at everything, and they're the ones who decide how you rank. So we want to keep them happy. We want to leverage the Google Business Profile features. So we want to add weekly posts to share updates and offers, and add attributes relevant to credit unions. Do you have restrooms? Do you allow handicap wheelchairs? Is it wheelchair accessible, and so forth? We also want to encourage and maintain and manage your reviews. Implementing a strategy to generate positive reviews is very important. You want a consistent stream of reviews coming in daily, if not weekly, or weekly, if not daily. Consistent reviews are very important. Google likes this, and you're going to want to respond to those promptly and professionally to all feedback, whether it's positive or negative. All right, the key elements of an optimized Google Business Profile. So accurate information, that is probably the top important thing that we want to look at. So your name, address, and phone number are the three main pieces that we need to have consistent. We want to ensure that your name, address, and phone number information is accurate and consistent along all online platforms. So there are online directories such as Yelp, Yahoo, and so forth. There's about 40 plus online directories that you want to be listed on, and you want your name, your address, and phone number consistent across all of those. That's going to help you rank. You can't have 123 Main and then 123 Main Street on a different profile. That doesn't look good to Google. Your operating hours, obviously you want those up to date, and your website link, okay? You obviously want that on your main profile to optimize your Google Business Profile. There's a lot more information that needs to be done than that. So let's see, we want to highlight member-focused approach. So you want to use your business description to emphasize how your credit union prioritize member needs and provide personalized financial solutions. We want to showcase your credit union's community initiatives, local partnerships, and commitment to the area's financial well-being, and showcase unique services and benefits. And you can put all this out on your Google Business Profile. Let's see, the exterior and interior branch photos. Yeah, photos are very important. We want your members to see what it's like to be in each location. Is it a light environment? We want people to see what the building looks like, so they are familiar with it when they walk in. The more familiar they feel when they walk into your institution, the better they'll feel when they're talking to you. So you want to include like staff images, any kind of community events, and so forth on your Google Business Profile. The services and products, very important. Google looks at this. So when people are searching for certain services and products that you may offer, of course, other places offer this, but you want to be sure that you have this on your Google Business Profile. You want to clearly outline your range of accounts, loans, other financial products to help potential members understand your offerings at a glance. You want to describe your specialized services, and you want to update your seasonal promotions. So if there's any promotions that happen in the winter as opposed to the summer, right? If you have any questions about any of those, please put them in the chat or put them in the comments below so we can get back to you on this. Do we have any questions going on now? I haven't checked. Lena, do we have any?
Not at the moment, no. But I'm checking the chat. So if anybody wants to share those, I will see them.
Excellent. Let's see, local SEO strategies beyond Google Business Profile. This is important. All right, so let's see, monthly, create localized website content monthly. Yeah, so you want to develop web pages and web blog posts that target local keywords and address the specific financial needs of your community. You want to do this out on your website, in social media. Again, Google looks at all this. Monthly build, you want to build monthly your local citations and the backlinks. So the online directories we were talking about, your Google Business Profile actually is one. Bing places for business, Yelp, Facebook Business, Better Business Bureau. These are all online directories, and we want to ensure your credit union is listed in the main 40 plus local directories, and you want to seek opportunities for backlinks from local organizations and partners. So backlinks, for example, would be if you've done any news interviews and they posted those out on their news, like News 10 or wherever the news is for you, they would have a link going to you, and that's a backlink. Google actually sees that. We just always want to make Google happy. This is the main concern. This is the main theme we want to set across. By making them happy, you're going to rank higher than your competitors, and of course, you're going to gain that traffic. One of the next things we want to do, obviously, this is offline, off from the Google Business Profile. This is for your website. You want to optimize for mobile users. So I would say recently, because Google has been around for many years, but Google has changed a lot of their stuff to mobile, and they put a lot of stock in mobile websites. And so with an increasing number of searches performed on mobile devices, you want to ensure your website and your online presence are fully optimized for mobile users. Measuring success and ROI. ROI, what is that? Return on investment. So let's see, you want to regularly review the analytics provided by Google Business Profile to understand how users are interacting with your listing and what actions they're taking. Monitor your credit union ranking for important local terms to gauge the effectiveness. And a better way to even do that is to use Google Analytics and actually Search Console to track how much traffic your website receives, what people are searching for, the keywords to bring people to see your Google Business Profile. That's very important because that could change. And based on those keywords and that information, you're able to tailor your articles and blogs and posts that show up on your website and actually in your Google Business Profile, because then you're targeting what people are actually looking for. So some action steps for the credit unions. You're going to want to audit your current Google Business Profile, conduct a thorough review of your existing Google Business Profile, identifying areas for improvement and missing information. And we provide reports for that. And there are reports out there, auditing reports, so you can see where you rank currently and what you may need to do to rank higher to get that traffic. Develop a 90-day content calendar. Okay, that's important. Create a schedule for regular updates, ensuring a consistent flow of engaging content on your Google Business Profile. So 90 days is usually a good amount of time. You probably really only need about 30 pieces of content, and then you can cycle those, every month. But having about 90 days of content is the best. They could be different topics, and then you can just continue to add to that and cycle through those throughout the year, and that's going to keep your audience engaged and Google engaged also. knowing that you have active social media and you're staying relevant. Let's see, you're going to want to train your staff on review management, educating your team on the importance of reviews, and provide guidelines for responding to member feedback professionally. So your staff, you're going to want to train to ask about how your members' experience was. Google specifically asks you not to ask for a review, which is an interesting note. But to get around that, or not necessarily get around it, you're going to ask how a member's experience was. By asking how their experience was, you get to gauge the temperature of how they feel, and then address how they feel, directing them to either leave a review or not. Let's see. You're going to want to ensure that your Google Business profile efforts align with and support your broader marketing initiatives for maximum impact. So we want to keep everything consistent. That's a lot. And we want to open the floor for questions. Lena, do you have any questions?
First of all, thank you, Mike, for sharing this. This has been a lot of great information. So while we're waiting for people to share the questions in the comments, one question that I have, would you be able, if you go back to the previous slide, you've mentioned that one of your recommendations is to post content on Google Business Profile. So this is one of the things that I don't think I've seen any businesses doing before, right? So, and I don't think people are even aware that you can actually post the content on Google Business Profile page. So could you talk a little bit on that for credit unions? What would be an example of content that they can share on their Google Business Profile?
Absolutely. And that's a good point. A lot of people don't know that it's either there or that they, or even post. A lot of times posting on your Google Business Profile, the type of topics you'll put on there are updates, community events. You could even put some, unknown information, something about loans and give some insight about that. Truthfully, it matters, but not too much. The actual content that goes into the post is the fact that you're posting. It does need to be relevant, but you don't have to think too much about it. Again, we're trying to keep Google happy. This is really not even, I don't want to go too far saying you don't even need to keep your members too happy either. But the point is, we're trying to allow Google to find the credit union, to place them and rank them higher than any other credit union, any of their competitors, so they get traffic. The members are going to be searching for certain services or keywords, and they're going to look for help. They're going to look for credit unions with intent to use them, or they're doing research, and you want to show up. A lot of people, when they search, they're not going to scroll to the last page. So you want to be there, and you want to have relevant information. By keeping your Google Business Profile active with posts, with information on your website, that's going to keep you up higher in the rankings.
Excellent, thank you. And for the posts, do they have to live somewhere on the blog on the website, or does Google Business Page allow you to post directly through the profile page?
You can actually post right on the profile page. There's not a lot of text you can add there. I think you can add, I forgot the amount of characters or words, but it's not like an article. Okay. And you don't want to post call information or any kind of real call to action information there either. So it's very tricky. There's a lot of guidelines to this. It seems like, okay, Mike went through this whole thing. He read all the bullet points. and it seems easy enough. I'll just go out and do it. But Google, again, they look at all this, and if you're not following their guidelines, they'll suspend your Google business profile. It's a real thing, and you're not getting to an actual human over in at Google to try to get that back, and it's a long process. It could take weeks, and during that time, you're losing members to your competitors. So you got to be careful with a lot of these things when you go and start tweaking. You don't need to be afraid of it, but there are some guidelines that you need to watch for, especially like I said in the posts and your business description. You don't want to add call to actions there either.
Got it. Yeah, that's a great point about the guidelines. So let's see. I don't see any questions in the chat. So looks like everybody got what you were sharing, so which is excellent.
Excellent.
If you could you tap to the next slide, please?
Absolutely. Please hold. There we go.
Okay. So yeah, so if you'd like to schedule a call with us and take a look at your Google business profile and go over the strategy, how your credit union can leverage Google business profile to get in front of the more members, get rank higher in the Google results, would love to talk to you. You can schedule the call by entering this calendar link in the browser. You can scan QR code. It will also take you to the same calendar link, or you can send me email at lena@forcada.com, and we'll schedule time to connect with you and learn more about your credit union, your needs, and how we can help you. So, well, with that said, this concludes our presentation today. Mike, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and expertise with optimization of Google business page and how it can help.
Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.